episode of CineMonstrosity. My name's Kevin.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Jeff.
And we're going to jump right in here, starting with Show Me Your Box Office. So, Star Trek Beyond opened this week, and domestically it made $106 million. Foreign, it made $54 million for about $160 million worldwide, and it had a budget of $180 million. So, what do you guys think? Underperform, overperform? I know we saw it this weekend, and I think we all enjoyed it.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, it was just kind of a regular
Sci-fi action movie.
It was fun, sci-fi action. It didn't knock it out of the park like Star Wars money-wise, but I think they're going to do fine.
They'll do fine.
And they've already announced a sequel, so no problem there.
There you go.
Full steam ahead.
Next up is Jason Bourne, with the next sequel in the Bourne Identity franchise. This was opening weekend, actually. It made $60 million domestically, about $50 million worldwide, for a grand total of about $110 million. Excuse me. They spent about $120 million making it, so they're a little under budget, but it's just opening weekend. So
they'll make it back. No problem.
Better than I thought.
Yeah, I thought the movie looked pretty good. I haven't seen it yet, but they're very popular. You know, they're always kind of good action movies. It's not Shakespeare or anything like that, but they're enjoyable.
Yeah.
I've actually heard a couple of reviews that were kind of negative on it, though. So I mean, like I said, I haven't seen it, but from the reviews I've heard of, they were kind of mixed. It wasn't the best Bourne movie out of them. So,
do you guys know, kind of off topic a little bit, do you guys know how the previous Bourne movie, the spin-off one?
The one with Hawkeye?
The one with Jeremy Renner. Any idea how that one did?
I haven't seen any since the third one, and I stopped because I didn't like the third one.
Yeah,
so
I saw the one with Jeremy Renner, and it was all right. I do kind of like the first two Bourne
the first
movies.
two were good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The next one up is Bad Moms, the comedy. Opening weekend was this weekend, and so domestically it made about $23 million. Overseas it made $1.5 million, so it didn't do great internationally. So worldwide it only made about $25 million, and they spent about $20 million making it. It's a comedy, not all big special effects or anything like that. So financially they're in pretty good shape. I don't think a lot of comedies are really breaking the $100-200 million. They're not breaking any records these days.
The Central Intelligence, the Rock movie, I think that one broke $100 million on its second weekend.
Right.
Really?
But I think it did. I'll have to fact check, or we'll get somebody to fact check.
Fact check on Central Intelligence
on week 2.
Week 2. Yeah.
But I mean, it's a comedy. It's gonna not make that much, but I think, isn't it competing with 2 other big box office hits?
Comedies?
Well, no, just Jason Bourne and Star Trek. I mean, it's
kind of maybe a little ambitious to throw a comedy out there the same weekend as a couple of big action films.
Maybe like a alongside of a kids movie or something. Not like a Finding Dory, but like a new, like the Lights, which are not Lights Out. That's a horror movie. The
Pet one.
Either the pet one or the one about, remember the Emotions one that came out a little while ago?
Inside Out?
Yeah.
You mean the blockbuster Disney Pixar movie?
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I didn't think that one did that well, but
it's like one of the most popular Pixar movies.
Yeah, I think it actually.
Yeah,
it crushed it. I think it kind of broke their records and stuff. Isn't it the most lucrative?
Something like that. Yeah. It's up there.
Or it's up there anyway.
So I'm completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yep.
We get your point, though.
Fact check.
Central Intelligence did $202 million worldwide thus far.
So far, Central Intelligence has made over $200 million. It's been out for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, a month.
I think it's probably about week 5. That's why it's not. That's not really not in our lineup.
No.
June 17th, month and a half.
So it's been out for a month and a half. It's made about $200 million. But that's an action buddy cop movie. Those always seem to do okay.
Thank you, fact check.
Also, The Rock is massive.
He's huge right now.
Yeah, not just literally, but figuratively. So his movies are knocking it out of the park, too.
Yeah.
So next up is Lights Out, which is a horror movie. And it opened last week. And domestically, it made about $42 million, $20 million overseas for a grand total of $63 million. And the budget was only 4.9, almost $5 million.
Yeah,
So
so
Wow.
they're happy about that.
they're happy about that. Yeah, the studio's doing
And I heard-
well financially.
I heard it's a pretty good movie, like a pretty good horror flick with decent scares.
Cool.
And I'm actually very excited to go see that one.
And this is the one about the folks that are going to rob the blind guy.
No, this
No.
is
Oh, this isn't that one.
This is a monster/ghost one, and she comes out in the dark. So I'm gonna give it a hard pass.
Okay, that's right. I was
Because
mixing it
the
up.
dark is scary enough already.
I think that's a mistake because it's I don't know. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And the one you're talking about is Don't Breathe.
Okay,
Right.
That
right,
one
right.
is going to be fantastic.
Similar title.
Yeah, or it's something like that.
Okay, yeah, right. That one looks good too. That
Yes.
one's not out yet, so we don't have any numbers on that. And then last on our list here is Ghostbusters. So it's been out for 2 weeks now. Domestically, it's made over $106 million. Overseas, it made $52 million for a total of $158. The budget was $144. So it didn't make its budget back right away, but it has since then. So it seems to be doing okay. And I think they're probably going to do some sequels.
I'm sure.
They probably will. I mean, they're just revitalizing a franchise, and they're going to go with it. So
Yeah.
And maybe they'll learn from their mistakes. You never
Yeah,
know.
I mean, actually, it's gotten a lot of pretty positive reviews from what I've heard. I know there are a lot of folks who are reluctant to support it, reluctant to see it from how it was advertised. Maybe it didn't look the way they wanted it to, or they feel like it's ruining something they've loved since they were children or whatever. But I've heard a lot of positive things about it, that it doesn't do any of that. It's new, it's different. So we'll check it out here one of these days.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, that wraps up Show Me Your Box Office. So next up is In the News. So this section might have some spoilers for those of you who haven't seen some of these movies we're going to be talking about or referencing as far as sequel news and stuff like that. So you consider yourselves warned. All right, so first up, Colin Firth has been announced back from the dead in The Kingsman 2, or whatever they end up calling it. So director Matthew Vaughn has subsequently hinted he might try to revive the character. So maybe not confirmed necessarily, but he's hinted that Colin Firth might make a comeback. And it's a spy movie, so they could justify it.
Yeah, they probably could bring him back pretty easily, or they could do some kind of like
A flashback type thing.
Yeah, that actually happens a lot. It sounds like actors are confirmed, and then everybody kind of freaks out on the internet about, oh, how are they going to be back? And it's like, well, I mean, they're back in a scene because it's the scene from the first one.
Remember that time.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
I don't know. I liked The Kingsman a lot, and I liked Colin Firth's character, so I would like to see him again, but he totally died, so I'm not on board with bringing him back from the dead. So.
Oh man, I absolutely loved his character in that show or in that movie, and it was fantastic. So bringing him back, good call. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Hopefully, it's a really creative, well put way. But yeah, great actor.
Tread lightly.
I'd love to see it.
Tread lightly.
He does a good job, though. He's entertaining, and it's a entertaining movie.
They could just crank to it. I mean,
He just gets
That's
into
not
the part.
treading lightly at all. That's not. That's not.
They
how
could
you
do the
that.
opposite of treading lightly.
Just go for it.
yeah, just go for it. He didn't die from that bullet. He's perfectly fine.
It's cool.
Okay, and then next up, director Rian Johnson has confirmed that Star Wars Episode 8 will start exactly where The Force Awakens left off. So, if you haven't seen The Force Awakens, why are you watching this? But basically, the movie ends with Rey getting to the island on whatever mysterious planet Luke's been meditating or hiding out on this whole time. And so we're thinking that what this news basically means, boom, Episode 8 is going to start with whatever interactions Luke and Rey are going to have. Whether that's now he's going to take her under his wing and she's going to become the next great Jedi, or she convinces him to come back, or what do you guys think?
She's gonna hand him the lightsaber.
So she reaches out with the lightsaber. Is the first scene going to be him reaching out and taking it?
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Wouldn't you just be like, thank you?
Well, no, he's not. I mean, they never use the Force
Show
for
offy.
like lazy stuff. Anakin does in the prequels, right? He takes like a peach or something and he like pulls it out of a fruit bowl and cuts it up. He even says something like, "Oh, Master Obi-Wan would get pissed if I did that because it's stupid and lazy." And that's not what the Force is all about.
No.
Okay. But I digress. So, the next set of news is that the Department of Justice has announced that the Wolf of Wall Street movie was funded by over $100 million in laundered cash, which is the single most ironic thing I've ever heard.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. It makes me wonder, did they do that on purpose? Oh, obviously they did that on purpose, but did they do that on purpose because of what the movie was?
No, absolutely not.
It was all about money crimes at
How did they
grand
figure
scale.
that out?
Somebody got busted and they investigated.
Oy.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll hear more about that moving forward. But
Somebody definitely, got investigated because of that. I don't know if there's more on the second page.
oh, there might be. No, that's it.
Okay, cool. But, yeah, we'll have to look into that and come back with it because that'd be super interesting.
Yeah, stay tuned for more news on that down the road. Bouncing back a topic to Star Wars, actually, it turns out that Harrison Ford could have been killed in a horrific hydraulic door accident on the set of Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Oh, man.
So the production firm admits health and safety breaches over the incident that saw the actor pinned by a hydraulic door while filming the movie. So he could have been killed by being crushed to death.
Jeez.
That
would have sucked real bad.
That would have been awful because he started to hate Star Wars, right? Because he doesn't want to do anything related to Star Wars anymore. That's why a lot of why they killed him off, right?
I know that he's kind of voiced concerns over the character over the years. I think he felt like in Return of the Jedi in particularly that he didn't have much of a reason for the character to even be there or be involved. And so I think he was all for the character being killed because it kind of provides meat for the story. You know, it's important for progression. And if I'm not mistaken, it was actually on the set of the Millennium Falcon that he could have been killed. So wouldn't that have been horrible for the legacy of Star Wars?
So
Yeah,
sad.
that would have.
I'm glad. Glad you're okay, Harrison.
Yep.
Yes.
He's okay. He's had some bad luck lately. He crashed his plane. He was okay from that too, luckily. Yeah, the whole door incident.
Yikes.
Man.
Be careful.
Left and right.
Yeah. So look out for hydraulic spaceship doors, and you should be okay. All right, and then the last bit of news we have here is that the Guardians of the Galaxy ride has been announced to replace the classic Tower of Terror at Disney's California Adventure. Not that Disney's California Adventure's been around that long anyway, but the Tower of Terror is kind of what puts it on the map, if I'm not mistaken.
So cool.
That's sort of what everybody goes to California Adventure to see, and they're nuking it for the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. But they're pushing Marvel, they're pushing Star Wars, they're taking all kinds of portions of Disneyland out for Marvel and Star Wars stuff.
Well,
What is it? Frontierland is going to become Star Wars Land?
No.
Or something like that?
No. They're
Isn't-
adding to it. They're taking out things that like nobody really does anymore. P.S. I'm a local Disney expert, so
Yeah, I've been to Disneyland with her. It's
it's an experience.
start to finish of the day. Like, you go here,
yeah.
here. She has it all mapped out. Anyway.
Anyways, when we went, we only had one day, so I had to, pack all the fun. Anyways, so no, they're taking out things that people don't do as much anymore, like Tom Sawyer Island and the canoes. I think they're taking out. So not like, because Frontierland is where Big Thunder Railroad is and all of that stuff, and that area is staying the same, but it's like that area kind of behind it, and there's a part. I know you guys don't really know where this is, but where you used to be able to go from Frontierland to Fantasyland, like sort of behind the castle, and it's going to be like that back part. So they're not taking anything really important out. They're just like repurposing some stuff. But the Tower of Terror, I'm totally sad about because it's a Twilight Zone themed ride right now, and it's an elevator, and it's scary, and the effects are really cool. And I liked Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't think it needs a ride.
Does it need a ride? Is it going to be the
No.
same exact ride? Or
I don't know.
How are they going to change it?
Yeah.
The
Time will
concept
tell.
art that I've seen makes it look like it's going to stay the same, like the same shape and stuff. So it might be the same kind of like free-fall-y ride with a new theme.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just changing the theme. Because didn't they change the theme of Space Mountain to Star Wars
Yeah,
theme?
it's called Hyperspace Mountain.
Not that that's a big change.
No, it's
But
not. It's the same ride.
It was
So,
already practically Star Wars
Yes.
themed anyway.
yeah. So maybe it won't be so bad, but I'm really bummed because the Twilight Zone is awesome and the ride is really fun.
Yeah. I'm afraid of heights, and that ride is terrifying. But it is really cool inside. So, I mean, if they do replace all that stuff in there, like, Man, I would love to be at that yard sale.
Right? I would totally buy some of that stuff.
What do you think? They just got a warehouse they're going to stuff that stuff in and no one will ever see it again?
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably. That might be the sad part, you know? They just
Yeah, and
throw it in a warehouse somewhere. Or I would hope they maybe sell some of the stuff to
Don't know.
fans.
Yeah, you know, and that might be part of why they're changing the theme up anyway. If it is all Twilight Zone themed, how many kids these days going to California Adventures even know what the Twilight Zone is? But everybody wants to see Rocket Raccoon.
True.
So
I'm not too upset with this news because I absolutely loved Guardians of the Galaxy. So
It's true.
a ride, I'm on board.
we'll see.
Only time will tell, I guess.
All right, well, that's it for the news. So that brings us to our next segment, which is trailer trash. So basically, we got together, we watched a handful of trailers for upcoming movies, and now we're going to talk about them. So let's just start at the top of the list here. That Magnificent Seven. What did you guys think? I saw the trailer before Star Trek for the
Yep.
first time.
That one-
It's Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, and a remake of an old Western. So what do you guys think?
It looks pretty rad, actually. I mean, okay, so the trailer I saw today was definitely a lot different
Yeah.
than the one I
The
originally
original
saw.
one,
Yeah, the
yeah.
first trailer that they released, and it was, yeah, it sold me on it. I think Chris Pratt's character and Denzel Washington's character, they look like it's like, you know, super buddy style Western. It's gonna be good.
I think it's going to be cool. Fun, funny, good. It looks like a good old-fashioned new Western, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, it kind of looks like a good light-hearted action movie,
Yeah.
you know, with some of the old styles. There were some kind of like big explosions and things
Right.
that are super atypical of old Western movies, which are generally like fairly slow-paced, not a lot of big action, some shootout scenes here and there. But it's going to be fun, I think. It's just kind of a fun new take on an old theme. So does it need to happen? Probably not, but it'll be fine. It looks funny. Denzel's always good.
It
Chris
needs to
Pratt's
happen.
hot right now, and
Yeah, it needs to
he's
happen.
funny, so it'll be good, I think.
yeah.
I'm totally for it. Yes.
I will watch it.
Yep.
All right, next up on our list here is Godzilla Resurgence. Now, this isn't one that maybe some of the folks watching would have sought out necessarily. This is an actual Japanese Godzilla movie.
Well,
that-
yeah, they're going back to the original makers for this one.
Right. So a bit
Oh,
of
I
a
didn't know
throwback.
that.
The style looks older. You know, looks like it was all filmed in Japan.
It's a guy in a
probably.
suit.
Yeah,
Yep,
practical
for
effects,
sure.
big city that the monster's going to crush with his bare hands. Totally cool. Kind of an updated look for Godzilla, more of the classic look than the new American Godzilla movie, but he does look, you know, he looks a little grittier. He looks like maybe he's got like some fire and lava bits.
He looks
almost
like a
he's
hot lava monster.
Lava monster. His teeth look a little more wicked, but
Yeah.
other than that, he kind of looks like the old Godzilla. The trailer just kind of there isn't really any audio, just music, right? And then scenes of the movie, you know,
Yep.
tanks and helicopters shooting rockets
Yep.
and blowing up the town, trying to
It's
get
like
Godzilla.
a classic Godzilla movie that. Oh,
Yeah.
Totally.
Should be fun.
Yeah, should be good. It's already out in China, or Japan, I think.
One of those two countries.
I'm for it.
I'm going to give it a sideways.
We'll probably have a movie night
Yeah.
and check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll see it in the
I
theater.
probably won't go to the
Is it
theater.
going to be in the theater?
Yes, I'm
Here?
going.
Boom.
I'm sure, will we?
We'll check
Absolutely.
it out. We'll let you guys know.
We'll keep you posted.
All right, next up. This was one that kind of came out of left field for me.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
that
same here.
is XXX, The Return of Xander Cage. You didn't know you were waiting for it, but it's here. And it looks like every other, you know, Fast and the Furious, Vin Diesel jumping through windows, probably speeding off in cars. Action
Yeah.
movie that's come out in the last, 10, 20 years. I think the trailer opens up with Samuel L. Jackson saying some stuff, and I was kind of thinking,
Yeah.
is this a Marvel movie? He doesn't have an eye patch.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, you see a guy on a surfboard or something with a
No.
big bald head.
Oh, he was definitely riding a motorcycle into the ocean.
Yeah, something like
Was
that.
it? I didn't catch
Yeah,
that. I
it
just got
was
the longboard
definitely-
down like a hill onto the side of a bus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was on the skis like he skied out of a tree or something.
Well, if you guys remember, he'll ride anything that goes fast enough that he can hurt himself on.
That's true.
Or that he can. What does he say?
What does he say?
He'll ride anything that goes fast enough that he can do something stupid on.
Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Which equates to, breaking his wrist or.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, he definitely in the trailer rides a motorcycle into a wave in the ocean. Doesn't seem to be a problem.
I will watch it. I may get drunk.
Yeah, it'll
watch it.
probably. I'm not gonna like give it a thumbs up, but it'll probably get my money. Let's be
man.
real.
I was not a fan of the series at all. So
It's not a series. There's only one.
there's 3 of them.
There's 3.
This is the 3rd installment.
Yeah.
Well, now there's 3. The other one doesn't have Vin Diesel. It's like a made-for-TV movie with Ice Cube.
I was
playing
gonna
the main
say,
character.
isn't it like Ice Cube or Ice Cube
It
or
was for like
something?
PBS. It doesn't count. This is the second.
Woo!
It's
It's gonna be fun.
I'll watch it.
That would be pretty entertaining. PBS XXX.
And then my favorite on this list is Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch playing a superhero. Magician that I don't really know anything about. I did a little bit of research, looked up some of the artwork from the comic books. He seems like a wizard, a superhero. I think he's part of the Avengers eventually.
Might show up to fix something.
Yeah, but his superpower seems to be magic. So
Yeah.
he gets recruited by some monks or something, and they walk through dimensions and do all kinds of cool visual stuff. It made me think of Inception.
Yes.
Meets like the Wizard of Oz
With
or
the
something
Right.
like that.
Cities and bending.
Yeah, and they're
stuff.
bending and
Cool
like
shots
holy and like.
Yeah, 3D.
Very
That's
cool.
cool.
Very cool looking movie. The new trailer just came out this week. Go check it out. It
It's
looks
awesome.
really
yeah.
cool.
I still don't really know what it's gonna be about, but I'm gonna see it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marvel.
Yay!
And then the last movie on our list here is The Greasy Strangler.
Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap up the show with our trivia game.
Woo!
Yeah, so basically I'm going to ask you a couple true or false questions and some multiple choice. And you are playing against each other. The loser, you just don't want to be the loser.
Okay.
Tell you
Why not?
what, you'll find out at the end.
Great.
So, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, true or false? Rather than use CGI, Tim Burton had 40 squirrels trained to crack nuts for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What?
So, don't,
Oh my
so
god.
go ahead and
Okay.
write down what you think, and then you can tell me what you think, or what tell.
Is it true or false question?
Yeah, it's a true or false question.
Oh god, that's actually really hard because he's just weird enough to do that.
And I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I saw it when it came out.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not going to cheat. Well, I'm not going to copy you because I don't know if you know either because you didn't. Let me think through this real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
because-
hey, think it through. Talk to yourself. I mean,
Oof. I feel like that movie did have a lot of bad CGI in it.
that it did. It did, definitely.
All right.
But I don't want to make you think one way or the other.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it now?
Yeah. So you guys wrote it down?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I went with false just because I
I
talked
did
myself
too.
into false.
So did I.
Okay.
Because,
'Cause-
like I said, I think that movie had a lot of bad CGI in it.
They were CGI squirrels, so that's what settled me on it. Because I remember.
I can't even envision that scene because
I do.
I saw that movie when it came out. I thought it was garbage, and it's been out of my mind ever since. So
Okay. So that one is actually, that one's actually true.
they actually got squirrels to do that.
Yes.
But she just said they're CGI
They're
squirrels.
CGI squirrels.
They're not
in the movie?
CGI squirrels. Though.
Yes, they are.
He had 40 squirrels trained. I read this earlier today on the internet.
What do you think, internet? Okay. Well, Caitlin and I agreed anyway. So
Yeah.
tied.
Okay. So, but we were both wrong, so
That's right.
we get no
Okay.
points, right?
Zero points.
What? That I feel. Okay.
He had 40 squirrels trained.
We're gonna have to
crack
look
nuts.
into that.
Yeah.
You don't have to because I looked it up.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna look it up now because
Yep.
I'm curious.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? We have a fact checker. Excuse me,
Fact checker.
Can we get a fact check on Tim Burton? You trained 40 squirrels.
Fact checker.
Yeah, I'm checking facts. I'm present. Something about 40 squirrels.
So
Tim Burton. Were there
trained-
real squirrels in the Charlie Chocolate Factory remake that Tim Burton did? Real squirrels with real nuts.
I just remember the scene where
Weren't they really?
one of the little girls, a squirrel, like climbs on her head and like knocks on her head to see.
Well,
if she-
obviously
not
that
saying-
was
I'm
fake.
not saying there were not CGI squirrels. I'm
Okay.
saying there are 40 squirrels that know how
that
to
are
crack
real.
nuts.
I feel like every squirrel knows how to crack
Yeah,
nuts. Though.
That's just a
It's a
squirrel
trick
thing.
question.
So then
That's just hashtag squirrel stuff.
According to the BBC, a government broadcasting service, Tim Burton trained 40 squirrels.
Oh my
Charlie
God.
Factory.
Okay.
It is no on details on whether he fed them by mama birding. But
What?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think that was on the site.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. He's into weird shit.
Stop that.
Mama birding.
Nope. Okay. Next question.
All right, next question.
Thank you, fact checker.
Okay, so next question is, in National Treasure, the good guys in the movie used Google and the bad guys used Yahoo. True or false?
Oh God. You know. Oh no.
Or was it the
Used
other way around?
Yahoo and Google were the two. The good guys used.
Good guys used Google and the bad guys used Yahoo.
Okay.
Because in real life,
So did you write it down?
I
Yeah.
did. Caitlin, you first.
Yeah, we'll go.
I said true because good guys and Google both start with a G. Not kidding.
And bad guys start with F.
For ya.
For Yahoo.
Wait.
Or B.
Okay. Anyways.
I also said true because I thought there was something about them using the search engines and stuff, and so I thought that might have been right.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
I have, but I don't remember that specific detail. I'm also worried that it might be the other way around, that the good guys did use Yahoo and the bad guys used Google.
Or
but I thought there was something about them using different search engines.
Or that Google was used by the good guys, but the bad guys used something else. Not Yahoo.
Ask Jeeves. The peasants.
So what it was is that is actually true. So the good guys did use Google and the bad guys used Yahoo. So since you both answered true, I'm just going to give you a half a question or half a point,
Okay.
Seems fair.
just because that way you split it up.
I mean, sure, okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. We're just going for it.
It could be a full point. It could be 100 points. 'Cause
Doesn't matter.
The only way to get a half point is if we're both getting a half point, right? Never mind. Move
Don't
on.
worry about it.
Okay.
Next.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
This is just for funsies. It's
What
fine.
game is this?
Come
I
on.
mean, come on.
It's yours.
If I want half points to make it even more complicated than that,
Why not?
then I'm going to put in half
Then
points.
bring it on.
Okay.
Next.
Next question. This is going to be embarrassing.
Oh God.
For Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Elijah Wood had Alka-Seltzer tablets in his mouth so he would foam when Shelob, the giant spider, stabbed him. Now,
This
That
isn't
is-
even fair.
that's a true or false, but that's the thing. Did he use Alka-Seltzer or did he use a different technique? That's what I'm saying. You guys have to
Well,
figure out.
okay, no, I'm saying this isn't fair because Kevin went to New Zealand for his honeymoon because he loves Lord of the Rings so much. Him and his wife, lovely wife Casey, they know everything about Lord of the Rings. I know enough, but I'm saying this.
Well,
it's not fair.
Maybe
but
he'll
okay.
get it wrong. You never know.
I could get it wrong.
And you know, I'm not gonna.
How many times have you seen the extended edition
I don't know.
with commentary?
Oh, man.
Oh, I've never watched it with
Oh,
commentary.
okay. All right, that's fine.
And that's probably when they'd say, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
'Kay.
They spilled the beans right
It's
there.
okay because when I watch it with Casey, she recites the commentary.
Right,
She
so-
says, "You know, during this part. You know, during this part."
We love you. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
So
Did you already write yours?
I did.
Okay. Kevin, you go first.
I said it was true because I think it's true.
So did I.
That's really good. You guys both get 1/2 point.
Great.
Can I get 2.5 points? This time?
Or just a 1/2 point, not 1.5 points. That means you have.
So we're
1
tied
point.
at 0.
At 1.
Yeah, you're
we're
both
tied
at
at
1
1.
point.
This is great.
This is good.
Did we get negative a 1/2 point for
No,
the
no,
one
no.
we both got wrong?
I messed up.
Okay.
Okay. Next question is: after Top Gun was shown in cinemas, recruitment into the Navy by young men went up 200%. True or false?
Oh,
I mean, yes, this is after Top Gun was shown in cinemas. Recruitment went into the Navy
So you're saying
by young men went up 200%.
So you're saying that when Top Gun came out, 200% more people joined the Navy
Yes.
than were doing it beforehand.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Because that movie was so good, they became inspired to join the Navy.
saying. Do you
Okay.
disagree? I mean,
It is inspiring in a way.
that volleyball scene.
It inspires me to wear shorts and play volleyball with the boys.
hell yeah.
Hanging with the boys.
All right, Kate, what do you think?
I said false.
I too said false.
I said false. Ooh, because I would say 200% more probably joined the Air Force.
No, that's actually pretty good.
It's an interesting thought.
What do you think?
But I believe they're naval pirates or pilots.
Are they naval pilots? Fact check.
Naval pilots, aren't they?
Naval aviators.
Oh, balls.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aviators.
Oh, sorry.
They're pilots in the Navy.
Okay.
But I also said false, just because I don't feel like people are that dumb. But
Okay, well, that actually is false.
Whew, okay.
So you guys
My
do
reasoning
know that.
wasn't very good, but
So let's see. Let's go ahead.
it's been a long time since I've seen that
So
movie.
each one
Casey,
has one.
Casey,
Fact check addendum.
So hold on. Hold
He
on.
hasn't said the
I haven't
answer
asked for a
yet.
fact
Calm down, fact checker.
Excuse me, fact checker over there. Just a minute. After Top Gun was shown in cinemas, recruitment into the Navy by young men went up 500%.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Oh, see, I thought
Jesus.
that it
An
was
effect.
true that there was an increase in
recruits.
but just I thought it was a different branch, but that's just because I got confused. So
that's fine. I mean, your reasoning was pretty good. So it got you the point.
fact checker, have something to say over there?
Oh, are we fact checking this one?
Well,
He is.
Yes. So the number of naval inductees who wanted to be aviators went up 500%. The Navy couldn't just instantly take on 500 times or 5 times the normal number of recruits.
Splitting hairs.
Yeah.
We agreed anyway, so
Yep.
either we both get a point or we get nothing. And we're going to have to disagree here.
I know.
Otherwise, nobody gets the prize.
Well, it's fine. You're not talking about it, so it
True.
could go either way.
'Kay.
So, well,
Okay.
All
that's
right.
the thing. If you both get the prize, then, or wait, you both.
You
wouldn't
said
get the
it's not a prize.
I'd say you both lose.
You
if
said it's not a
get the
prize.
same. If you tie,
God.
you lose. You both lose.
Okay,
Oh.
so someone has to win or we both lose.
Exactly.
Okay, great.
So this isn't a game of who wants to win. It's the who wants.
We're not going to do like a lightning round? Arm wrestling or something?
I feel
Actually,
like
I
he's
do
not
have a lightning
prepared
round
for that.
question.
Ooh. All right, let's
I do
do
have
it.
a
This
lightning
just
round
got
All
interesting.
right, question 5.
Okay, so question 5. These are multiple choice.
Here we go.
Okay.
So this is where the fun kicks in. So, what color were the slippers in the original Wizard of Oz? Were they white, blue, silver, or green? And this is
The book?
basically like before the movie.
The book.
Like,
The
this is the
book?
From the
planning.
book.
Yeah, okay. You can say from the book, or you can say before they started filming. Either way,
You mean the ones that she clicks her heels and
yeah.
there's no place like home?
Yep.
So
What were the choices?
So, what color were the slippers in the original Wizard of Oz? White, blue, silver, or green?
I have no idea.
And
I'm like nervously
Caitlin,
unconfident.
you
all
wrote
of
it
a
down
sudden.
super fast.
I know I did. And now I'm nervous.
So,
All right, let's have it.
I guess wait. Let's go to Kevin first because I want to hear.
Well, no, now I'm nervous.
Well, I want to. You wrote it down so fast. I need to hear Kevin's reasoning, and then we're gonna go to yours.
Okay.
So I was torn between blue and green, and I pretty much flipped a coin in my head and just went with green because I have no clue whatsoever.
Okay.
I am pretty sure that it's silver.
Okay. So these, the final answers.
Yes.
They, in fact, were silver.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So Caitlin,
Uh-oh.
that is a point for Caitlin.
Okay.
So 1-0.
I don't know why
No,
I
it's
remember
actually,
that, but
1 or 2.5 to 1.5.
You mean
Yeah, because you had 2 halves, and then that made 1, and so you had another
this
half.
is 3?
he's doing math as he goes here.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
don't worry
Okay,
about
okay.
Don't worry about this. Hey,
Got it.
don't look at the.
No,
it's
that's
like
fine.
the
This is why we need a whiteboard.
Okay, I'm going to have to make up ground here.
Okay, so you
I need to get these next 2 right, and for you to get them wrong.
yeah, pretty much.
Nope, yep, that's it.
Okay, this one is actually pretty friggin' easy.
Okay.
Okay, let's have it. So if I get it wrong, I'm going to feel
Right.
stupid.
Thanks for that
Thanks, bud.
setup. I hear the bus come in.
They said it, yeah, that way because,
There we go.
because of that. So in Gladiator and the Battle of Carthage in the Colosseum, one of the chariots is turned over. When the dust settles, you can see a gas cylinder, a springboard, a tire, or a skate ramp.
Did you just say this was pretty easy? Oh, okay. Can you read that?
So in Gladiator, in the Battle of Carthage, in the Colosseum, one of the chariots is turned over,
Yeah.
and when the dust settles, you can see a gas cylinder, a springboard, a tire,
or a skate ramp?
What the hell is a gas cylinder?
Like a
Could
gas can,
for like
gas
pushing
tank?
it off and making it turn over kind of thing.
Oh,
Like a compressed
I was
gas
thinking like.
thing?
Compressed air kind of thing.
Oh, okay, I was thinking like a car part or something.
A gas tank.
Yeah.
Or a
so that's why I
board
was
for it to
confused.
launch off of.
I see.
Or-
Okay.
So,
So a gas cylinder, a springboard, a skate ramp, or what?
A tire.
well, it's a tire and then a
Oh, a
skate ramp.
tire.
So A, B, C, or D. So a gas cylinder, a springboard, tire, or a skate ramp. Did you write yours down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since we went with Kevin last time, go ahead.
The gas thing.
Gas cylinder.
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Just because? You think the other ones are ludicrous?
No, just because the way you described it made me think that that's probably something they would use. I didn't know what it was, and now I do. So that's
Yeah.
my guess.
Makes sense.
Yep, I went with gas cylinder because I think that's, if my memory serves, that is correct.
Okay. And the answer is a gas cylinder.
Woo, okay. I almost said springboard, so I'm really glad I didn't.
Yeah, so you both get a point there.
Okay,
Okay.
so in order for me to tie you at this point, we both have to get.
This
So
one
let's
wrong.
see.
Or
Well, I need to get this one right, and you need to get it wrong because you're
Okay.
ahead by
right.
one.
I see.
3.5.
So you're gonna
I have
get
2.5.
if
Okay.
you beat me.
I'm too competitive for this.
Okay. Die Hard originally originated. Excuse me. Die Hard originated from a failed script of Rambo 3, Commando 2, Lethal Weapon 2, Beverly Hills Cop 2. Well, let me say that again. Die Hard originated from the failed script of Rambo 3, Commando 2, Lethal Weapon 2, Beverly Hills Cop 2.
I'm in big trouble.
That's not one of these. In little
Say them again. I need to write them down. What are they?
What is, yeah.
So Rambo 3, Commando 2, Lethal Weapon 2, and Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Two.
Yeah, this one, I thought it was kind of difficult, but you know what? I have confidence in my fellow podcasters.
Well, my problem is I've only seen Rambo.
The first one? It's good. It's a
I
good
haven't
movie.
seen any of those other ones. None of them.
Okay.
So
Die Hard.
the first Die Hard?
The first Die Hard,
First Die Hard. Okay.
which I think was 87.
That's what I was just trying to do some math in my head. 87? I think it was later than
I
that.
think it's 87 or 88.
Okay.
We don't need a fact check because I'm pretty positive those are the dates.
All right. That's fine.
Wow, this one's.
This is so hard.
This one, I think.
I'm trying to do a process of elimination based on when the previous
Right.
movies of these came out. I think I've eliminated one for sure with confidence. I'm trying to think of the others now.
Oh man, I'm excited for who's losing.
Oh, you're so evil over
Oh,
there.
man. I'm excited because I mean technically it's
Okay.
a win-win, I guess.
I just picked one.
Wow, she's just going with her gut
Yeah.
and doing just going with it.
Okay, I picked one as well.
Wait, I changed my mind. Shoot.
Ooh, she can't do that.
Well, I'm
Can't
just
you do
saying maybe you should go with your initial gut.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But
Well, okay.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
how I did.
Okay.
All right, you first.
hold
Oh,
on, we did her last, so
You
this week-
didn't.
Oh,
I was.
all right.
First-
Whoever
whatever.
wants to say, you can
I'll
do it at
just
the same
go.
time if you want.
I
Oh
s-
no, she did do that. It doesn't
I
matter.
said Lethal Weapon 2.
Okay, so Die Hard originated from the failed script of Lethal Weapon 2.
But then I almost changed my mind, but you guys told me not to. So
you can. Well, I
Well,
mean, now that you've announced
I said it out loud, so now I can't. But the reasoning for almost changing my mind was because Lethal Weapon is like, there's friends, there's two people involved, and Die Hard is about one guy saving people. I don't know anything about Commando, so I didn't guess that one. And Rambo, it could have been, but I felt like the timeline was off for Rambo, so that I didn't pick that one.
You think it's too early to have Rambo 3?
Yes. But I could be wrong. And I don't know anything about Beverly Hills Cop either, so I didn't pick that one either.
Okay, so you picked Lethal Weapon 2.
Yep.
Okay, Kevin?
I actually picked Rambo 3. I eliminated Lethal Weapon 2 because I think it had already come out.
Oh, crap. Okay.
I eliminated Commando 2 because Commando 1 wasn't even out yet, I think.
What is Commando? Who's
With
in
Schwarzenegger?
Mm-hmm.
And
Sorry.
ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Right?
James Wood?
James Wood, thanks. I don't think Commando was even out yet. Or if
Okay.
it was right around there. So I
came
eliminated
It
Commando
had
2.
come out already.
And then, uh-oh.
But keep going.
Okay. And then it was kind of a toss-up between Rambo and Beverly Hills Cop. It didn't really feel like Beverly Hills Cop.
That's 'cause that's
it
more of a
felt like
comedy.
Rambo because it's a one guy versus a shitload of other guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with Rambo 3. Although I don't even know if Rambo 2 was
I know,
out
that's
yet
what
at that
okay,
point.
just tell us.
So we're both wrong.
Yeah. I
You were
think so.
both incorrect.
What was
What
it?
was it?
It was Commando 2.
It was Commando 2.
okay.
When did Commando come out?
Because Commando 2 was like straight to video. But for
Okay.
some reason, they didn't want to go with that script, so they went.
When did the first Commando come out? I thought it was like
86, I thought.
I thought it was later than that. Shows what I know.
Fact checker, can you look at the Commando Commando came out?
All
And
right.
So,
we were both
basically-
wrong. So
yeah.
I lose.
So Kevin
Oh, good.
loses, and that means
Depending on how you look at it, I win a shot of Jose Cuervo Silver.
yep.
Oh,
Commando.
thank God. Oh, fact checker? Yes.
Commando landed in 1985.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So the timeline was
Fine,
right for
nice.
that.
My birthday.
So,
So
cheers.
congratulations
Cheers.
on losing.
Ooh!
Awesome.
Good.
Ugh. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this episode of CineMonstrosity.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hope
We've
you
got
had as
more-
much fun as we did.
That's right.
How's it tasting?
Real good.
Silver's good though.
Cool.
At least it wasn't
Yeah, it's-
gold.
It's great.
I think gold would have been way harsher.
Next time we do Jaeger.
Oh man, no.